Welcome to the Speak Easy English Show.
We're here to help you speak English confidently.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Speak Easy English Show. If you're new here, hi, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Jessie.
Can you clearly describe your daily schedule in English? Many learners say, I wake up, I eat, I go to work, I come home. These sentences are correct, but they do not sound connected.
The listener may understand your activities, but not the full story of your day.
Today, you will learn how to talk about time, connect your activities, add natural details, and describe your full day clearly.
Stay until the end because you will take a short fluency test.
And before we begin, subscribe to the Speak Easy English Show and turn on notifications. We create simple English lessons that help you speak more clearly and confidently. Now, let's begin. A clear schedule needs 3 things: time, order, details. Listen to this basic answer. I wake up, I eat, I go to work.
Now listen to a clearer answer. I wake up at 7. Then I have breakfast, and after that, I go to work.
The second answer gives us time and order. That is what we will practice today. Repeat after me. At 7 a.m., pause. At 8:30, pause. At 9 o'clock, pause. In the morning, pause. In the afternoon, pause. In the evening, pause. At night, pause.
Remember, we say in the morning, but at night. Now repeat these full sentences. I wake up at 7 a.m. Pause. I leave home at 8:30. Pause. I start work at 9. Pause. I finish work at 6. Pause. I go to bed at 11. Pause.
You can also use around when the time is not exact. I wake up around 7. Pause. I get home around 6:30. Pause. Now answer. What time do you wake up? Pause for 4 seconds. Good. Connectors help your English flow naturally. Repeat. First, pause. Then, pause. Next, pause. After that, pause. Finally, pause.
Now listen to a morning sequence. First, I wake up. Then I brush my teeth. After that, I take a shower. Finally, I have breakfast.
Repeat the full sequence. First, I wake up. Pause. Then I brush my teeth. Pause. After that, I take a shower. Pause. Finally, I have breakfast.
You can also use before and after. I drink coffee before work. Pause. I relax after work. Pause.
Pause. Now describe 3 morning activities. Use first. Then, after that, pause for 6 seconds. Excellent. Listen to this morning schedule. I usually wake up at 7. First, I brush my teeth and wash my face. Then, I take a shower and get dressed. After that, I have breakfast. Finally, I leave home at 8:30. Now repeat the key phrases. I wake up at 7. Pause. I brush my teeth. Pause. I take a shower. Pause. I get dressed. Pause. I have breakfast. Pause. I leave home. Pause.
Afternoon. Now the afternoon. I start work at 9. I have lunch at 1. After lunch, I continue working. I finish work at 6. Repeat. I start work at 9. Pause. I have lunch at 1. Pause. I finish work at 6. Pause.
Evening. Now the evening. I get home around 6:30. Then I have dinner and relax. Sometimes I watch television or read a book. Finally, I go to bed at 11. Repeat. I get home around 6:30. Pause. I have dinner and relax. Pause. I go to bed at 11. Pause. Now, describe your day in 4 sentences. Pause for 8 seconds. Our weekday and weekend schedules are often different. Repeat. On weekdays, I wake up early. Pause. On weekends, I wake up later. Pause. My weekday schedule is busy. Pause. My weekend schedule is relaxed. Pause.
Here is an example. On weekdays, I go to work and finish at 6. On weekends, I spend time with my family and relax at home.
Now complete these sentences. On weekdays, I pause. On weekends, I pause. Good. To make your schedule more natural, add frequency words. Repeat. Always. Pause. Usually. Pause. Sometimes. Pause. Never. Pause.
Now, full sentences. I usually wake up at 7. Pause. I sometimes work late. Pause. I never drink coffee at night. Pause.
You can also add people and places. I have breakfast with my family. Pause. I have lunch with my coworkers. Pause. I exercise at the gym. Pause. I relax at home. Pause.
Listen to the difference. Basic. I have lunch. Natural. I usually have lunch at 1 with my coworkers.
Now improve this sentence. I relax. Add a time or place. Pause for 5 seconds. Very good.
You're doing great. If you are practicing aloud with us, press the like button and subscribe to the channel. It tells us that you enjoy speaking practice lessons like this one.
And share this lesson with a friend who is also learning English. Now, let's continue. Listen to a short story. One Monday, my alarm rang at 7. I turned it off and closed my eyes again. I thought, 5 more minutes. But I slept for 45 more minutes. When I woke up, it was 7:45. I jumped out of bed and said, "Oh no, I'm late." I quickly got dressed, skipped breakfast, and ran to the bus stop. But I missed the bus. I arrived at work at 9:20. My coworker looked at me and asked, "Busy morning?" I laughed and said, "Yes, my schedule disappeared."
Why was Daniel late? Pause. Because he went back to sleep. Did he have breakfast? Pause. No, he skipped breakfast.
The lesson is simple. A clear schedule can help you feel calm and organized. Now retell the story using first, then, finally. Pause for 8 seconds. Now listen to a natural conversation. Jessie, what time do you usually wake up?
I usually wake up at 7.
What do you do after that?
First, I brush my teeth. Then I take a shower and get dressed.
Do you have breakfast at home?
Yes, I usually have breakfast at around 8.
What time do you start work?
I start work at 9.
What do you do first at work?
I check my emails and plan my tasks.
When do you have lunch?
I have lunch at 1 with my coworkers.
What time do you finish work?
I normally finish at 6.
What do you do in the evening?
I have dinner, relax, and talk to my family.
What time do you go to bed?
I usually go to bed around 11.
Now I will ask you. What time do you wake up? Pause. What do you do after breakfast? Pause. What time do you finish work or school? Pause. What do you do in the evening? Pause. Excellent. Repeat after me. I usually wake up at 7. Pause. After breakfast, I go to work. Pause. I work from 9 to 6. Pause. I relax after work. Pause. Finally, I go to bed at 11. Pause.
Now speak more smoothly. I wake up at 7 and get ready. Pause. After breakfast, I leave home. Pause. In the evening, I have dinner and relax. Pause.
Now, focus on the important words. I wake up at 7. Pause. I go to work at 9. Pause. I finish work at 6. Pause. I go to bed at 11. Pause. Good pronunciation. Let's correct some common mistakes. Incorrect. I wake at 7. Correct. I wake up at 7. Pause.
Incorrect. I go office. Correct. I go to the office. Or, I go to work. Pause.
Incorrect. I do breakfast. Correct. I have breakfast. Pause.
Incorrect. I sleep at 11. For your schedule, say, I go to bed at 11. Pause.
Incorrect. I wake up in 7. Correct. I wake up at 7. Pause. Remember, use at with clock times. Now it is your turn. Answer in full sentences. What time do you usually wake up? Pause. What do you do first in the morning? Pause. What time do you start work or school? Pause. What do you do in the afternoon? Pause. What do you do after work or school? Pause. What time do you go to bed? Pause.
Now, describe your morning using 3 connectors. First, then, finally, pause for 8 seconds. Excellent.
Pause the video here if you need more time. You can also replay this section and give a longer answer. Repeating the same lesson is one of the best ways to improve your fluency. It is time for your fluency test. Level 1. Say 3 simple sentences. I wake up at. I start work or school at. I go to bed at. Pause for 10 seconds. Level 2. Describe your morning in 4 sentences. Include your waking time, breakfast, and the time you leave home. Pause for 15 seconds. Level 3. Describe your full day. Use first, then, after that, finally. Speak for 20 seconds. Start now. Pause for 20 seconds.
Well done. Do not worry if you made mistakes. Every time you speak, your English becomes stronger.
Listen to one complete model answer. I usually wake up at 7. First, I brush my teeth and take a shower. Then I get dressed and have breakfast. I start work at 9 and have lunch at 1. I finish work at 6. In the evening, I have dinner and relax. Finally, I go to bed at around 11.
Now write your daily schedule in the comments. Try to write 4 or 5 sentences. Also tell us, is your daily schedule busy, simple, or relaxed?
If this lesson helped you, like the video, subscribe to the Speak Easy English show, and turn on notifications so you do not miss our next speaking lesson. Practice this video again tomorrow and try to complete all 3 fluency levels.
In the next episode, we will talk about future plans in English. Keep practicing and keep speaking.
See you next time. Bye.
See you next time. Bye.